Welcome back anime fans to another exciting countdown on our channel. Today we dive into the mesmerizing world of Isekai anime, where ordinary individuals are transported to magical realms, granted extraordinary powers, and what's even better, our protagonists in the list don't just become run-of-the-mill magic users, they become overpowered, unstoppable forces to be reckoned with. So get ready to be captivated as unveil 10 list Isekai anime, where the MC become an overpowered magic user. Brace yourselves for a journey filled with mind-blowing abilities, epic battles, and unforgettable adventures. Without further ado, let's jump right into our first enchanting. Coming in number 10, we have the Aristocrat's Otherworldly adventure, serving gods who go too far. Despite sacrificing his own life to protect innocent girls from an attacker, Shinya Kanzuya was granted a second chance in a world full of magic and swords, fulfilling his lifelong dream. However, he now referred to himself as Cain von Silford, an aristocrat's third son, and had to conceal his knowledge of his previous life on Earth. Blessed by the gods on his 5th birthday, Cain's exceptional skills and abilities proved to be a burden he had to keep hidden to avoid drawing attention. Determined to climb the social ladder and explore dark dungeons, Cain embarked on the ultimate Isekai adventure. Trapped in a mysterious kingdom, the young boy held on to the hope of one day reigning supreme over all. Coming in number 9, we have the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. The world's top assassin had dedicated his life to the organization that raised him until they betrayed and silenced him. Overwhelmed with regret, he sought out a goddess who was amazed by his exceptional talents and offered him a chance to begin anew in a world of swords and magic. His mission was simple yet vital. He had to slay the world's hero to prevent its destruction. Thus, he accepted the goddess' proposal, and Love Tuatha was reborn as a member of Alvin Kingdom's noble assassin family. His father trained him in unique assassination techniques, unlike his previous life, and Love discovered new abilities and made friends. But he knew he needed to reach perfection to defeat an enemy as immense as the hero, and Love was determined to reach it despite the cost. Coming in number 8, we have the reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in another world. Even if you are the strongest exorcist in the world like Haruyoshi Kuga, an unrivaled genius, strength alone cannot guarantee happiness. After being betrayed by the imperial court and facing death, Kuga decides to use a secret reincarnation technique that he created to start anew in another world, with a new name Saika and a new life. Reflecting on his past life, Kuga realizes that his lack of cunning hindered his happiness. He resolves to be more calculating and strategic in this new life, using his formidable exorcist abilities and powerful demonic allies to his advantage. However, he wonders what the future holds. Will he finally achieve the peaceful life he seeks or face new challenges in this fantasy world? This is a unique tale, unseen before, featuring the strongest exorcist in a fantastical universe. Coming in number 7, we have Wise Man's Grandchild. Once revered as a mighty hero in Earlshide for his valor and strength, Merlin Wolford now leads a modest existence in the remote countryside, devoted to raising the orphan Shin, whom he once rescued. Unlikely as it may seem, Shin is an ordinary modern-day Japanese salaryman who has been reincarnated into Merlin's realm, retaining all his previous memories. He has consistently impressed Merlin with his exceptional talent in martial arts and magic casting. Nonetheless, upon reaching 15, it becomes apparent that Shin has focused solely on developing his combat skills, leaving him with an awkward demeanor, lack of common sense, and scant sense of obligation. To better himself and polish his abilities, Shin enrolls in the kingdom's magic academy, hoping to blend in with his peers. Unfortunately, his status as a celebrity hinders his ability to live a normal life. As Shin adapts to his new surroundings, he forms new bonds with others, becomes acquainted with his world, and battles malevolent forces to safeguard his city from perils. Coming in number 6, we have Trapped in a Dating Sim. The world of Otome games is tough for mobs. Forced to participate in a dating simulator game that takes place in a female-dominated society, an average man must endure the insufferable and complicated setting until he successfully completes the game. After laborious days of playing, he finally accomplishes the task, but at a high cost of experiencing extreme exhaustion and hunger due to his hardcore gaming as he sets out to fix one of these issues by going to the nearby store. He unfortunately tumbles down the stairs and loses consciousness, only to awaken to a terrible realization: he has been reborn into the game as the insignificant character, Leon Faux-Bartfort. Trapped in a world he loathes, Leon must utilize his knowledge of the game to navigate through the story cautiously and survive in a culture that is heavily biased against him. Coming in number 5, we have my Isekai life. I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world. Yuji Sano endured a hostile environment in the corporate world and worked himself to exhaustion. But his fortunes change when he is transported to a fantastical realm that feels like a game. Initially, he seeks a simple life, but fate has other ideas. Yuji discovers he is the monster tamer, considered the weakest of all adventurers. Despite this, he manages to tame several slimes in his community and gains magical abilities as a sage. This prestigious role allows him to showcase his abilities to the fullest. Despite his newfound strength, Yuji is hesitant to use it due to his traumatic past. However, he may not be able to keep his talents hidden for long as threats emerge in his new world. These dangers are unpredictable and could jeopardize his new home. Coming in number 4, we have Parallel World Pharmacy. When Kanji Yakutani lost his younger sister to an ineffective medical treatment, he made it his mission to become a world-class researcher developing new medications for devastating conditions. However, he overworked himself and died at the young age of 31. In a twist of fate, he was reincarnated into the body of a 10-year-old boy named Falma de Medicis, who possessed divine blessings enabling him to perform a unique divine arts. Falma, he discovered a world where medicine was a privilege reserved for nobility, leaving the commoners without proper care. He studied ancient medical practices and combined the knowledge from his past life with his newfound divine abilities to create a plan to make medicine available for everyone, disregarding social class. Coming in number 3, we have Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. A programmer approaching his 30s, Ikiru Suzuki, is overwhelmed with his workload. Exhausted, he finally has the chance to catch up on his sleep, only to wake up and find himself in a fantasy RPG world that is made up of the games he debugged in real life. As he navigates this new place, he realizes that he has transformed into a younger version of himself and that he now goes by the name Satu, a moniker he used during game beta testing. But Satu's exploration comes to an abrupt halt when an army of lizard men suddenly attacks him. To protect himself, he unleashes a powerful spell that obliterates the attackers and instantly elevates his level to 310, granting him optimal stats. Now, equipped with numerous abilities and unable to return to reality, Satu charts a course to discover the wonders of this fantastical world. Coming in number 2, we have Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. After the unfortunate death of a man at the age of 34, who had not achieved his full potential, his tale takes a surprising twist. He is reborn as an infant in an alternate realm, and decides to make the most of this exhilarating new experience. Along with his newfound acquaintances, he embarks on an exciting adventure, driven by his magic abilities and bold aspirations. Utilizing the knowledge he has gained from his past life, he blazes a trail towards success. It should be noted that the anime's first and second episodes were aired on December 27th via Nico Nico live broadcasting and D-Anime Store platforms. Coming in number 1, we have That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Satoru Mikami, a 37-year-old corporate worker living in Tokyo, is content with his mundane lifestyle, save for his inability to find a girlfriend. One day, while chatting with a colleague on the street, he is attacked by a random assailant and fatally wounded. As he lies dying, a strange voice speaks in his mind, issuing a series of incomprehensible commands. When Satoru awakens, he finds himself reincarnated as a shape-shifting slime in an unfamiliar world. With his new abilities, he comes across Veldora, a powerful monster who has been sealed away for 3 centuries. Satoru promises to help Veldora break the seal, and in return gains divine protection and a new name, Rimuru Tempest. Now free to explore this new world, Rimuru begins a journey with a clear objective in mind. As he becomes more comfortable with his abilities, his actions start to have ripple effects throughout the world and alter his fate.
Real, it's the next episode.